Votes are currently being counted in the leadership race for South Africa's ruling African National Congress. And Somali returnees get a chance to rebuild their lives through support programs. And Christmas is in the air as a small Algerian market opens in the country's capital. Hello and welcome to the program. Votes are being counted in a leadership election for South Africa's ruling African National Congress, currently run by President Jacob Zuma. About 5,000 delegates cast their votes in a bitterly fought race between Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa and ex-Minister Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. Emotions have run high, with delegates shouting each other down as they raised objections over voting rules. The ANC has governed South Africa since it attained democracy 23 years ago. The eventual winner will be in a strong position to become national president after the elections in 2019. We'll be speaking to Johannesburg Bureau Chief Betty Dibier over that in a moment. But for now, the Speaker of Uganda's Parliament has suspended a crucial meeting sitting to debate removing presidential age limits. Much of the session so far has been disrupted by those opposed to extending President Yoweri Museveni's stay in power. The current age limit is 75, and its scrapping is seen as a plot to remove constitutional obstacles that would prevent 73-year-old Museveni in standing in the 2021 elections. Members of Parliament shouted down speakers and raised several points of procedure. So far, 5 members of Parliament have been suspended for disrupting the House. Today's session was temporarily halted after doubts were raised over the validity of a committee report, which is the basis of today's debate. Some of the signatories to the report are allegedly not part of the committee. The Speaker has suspended the sitting to review the complaints. And in Ethiopia, ethnic-based borders have been fueling conflict between two communities, leading to the death of at least 61 people. According to regional spokesman Adisu Kitesa, ethnic Somali gunmen killed 29 Oromos in Hawi Godina, who then responded by killing 32 ethnic Somali Ethiopians in a revenge attack in Daro Lebo district. Mr. Adibu says more than 350 homes have been destroyed. It says the region was working to bring the perpetrators to justice. The deaths came days after soldiers opened fire on protesters in Oromia's Kilenko town, killing 16 ethnic Oromos. Regional President Lema Magerisa says that it wasn't clear who ordered the deployment of the military. Hundreds have been killed and hundreds of thousands displaced in months of ethnic clashes and anti-government protests in the regional state. And here's another sad one now, as unknown gunmen have assassinated the mayor of Libya's port city of Misrata. Mohamed Shetui was killed shortly after arriving in the city from an official trip to Istanbul, Turkey. Libya's third largest city is reputed to be safer and more stable than most in the conflict-ridden and politically divided country, and even has an Italian military presence there. However, the mayor faced a growing opposition to his rule earlier this year. Assassinations are not new to Libya, but this is one of the most high-profile killings this year. His vehicle was ambushed shortly after he left the airport with his brother by another car with 4 unknown gunmen. The assailants took Mr. Shetui after shooting his brother in the leg. Mr. Shetui's bullet-ridden body was later found on the street in front of a hospital in the city.